The Haunting of Old Hollow Road. Opening scene. Soft, eerie music plays in the background. Narrator. It was a cool autumn evening when Alex, a young college student, decided to take a drive down Old Hollow Road. He had heard the rumors about the old farmhouse at the end of the road, stories of ghostly sightings and strange noises, but he never believed them. He was always the skeptic, the one who laughed at tales of the supernatural. Fade in the sound of a car driving. Narrator. As he drove, the trees closed in around him, their branches swaying like skeletal fingers in the wind. The dirt path was barely visible, swallowed by a thick layer of fallen leaves. Alex, thoughtfully, just a bunch of silly stories. I'll prove them wrong. Scene transition. Narrator. He arrived at the farmhouse just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the landscape. The house loomed ahead, splintered and grim, with broken windows that looked like empty eyes. Sound of creaking wood. Narrator. He stepped out of the car, the crunch of leaves beneath his feet echoing in the stillness. As he approached the house, he noticed a dilapidated sign hanging by the door, "Welcome to the Hollow Estate." Exploring the house, narrator, with a hesitant breath, Alex pushed the door open. It creaked ominously, revealing a dark hallway. Dust motes danced in the fading light, and he could feel the weight of the past pressing in around him. Alex, hello? Is anyone there? His voice echoes softly. Narrator. Only silence answered him. He hesitated, but his curiosity urged him forward. One room caught his eye, the living room, filled with old furniture covered in white sheets. He pulled back a sheet, revealing a faded portrait of a family. Their eyes seemed to follow him as he moved across the room. The first encounter. Sound of rustling, narrator. Suddenly, a rustling noise came from the corner of the room. He turned quickly, heart pounding, to find a figure, a woman in a tattered white dress, her long dark hair hanging over her face. She stood perfectly still, staring at him. Alex, stammering. Who are you? Narrator. The woman raised her head, revealing hollow eyes that seemed filled with sorrow. Woman, whispering, help me. Narrator. Alex stumbled back, confusion and fear flooding his mind. The house felt colder, and a chill swept through the air. The legend, narrator. He remembered the stories about a tragic family that had lived there. The mother had gone mad, believing the spirits of her children haunted the home. They say she had walked into the woods one night, never to return, while the children's laughter echoed through the halls eternally. Delving deeper. Narrator. Alex shook his head, trying to dispel the thoughts. Maybe it was just his imagination. As he ventured further into the house, he heard faint whispers, like the wind carrying secrets from the past. Alex, to himself, it's just the wind, just the wind. Finding the diary, sound of a drawer sliding open, narrator. In what appeared to be the mother's bedroom, he found a dusty old diary lying on the floor. He opened it, revealing frayed pages filled with frantic handwriting. Alex, reading aloud, my children. I can hear them. They call to me from the woods. They're trapped. I must free them. Narrator. The writing became more erratic, desperate. Alex felt a shiver run down his spine. He closed the diary, and a face appeared at the window, just for a brief moment. A boy, his eyes full of longing. The voices grow louder. Narrator. Help us. The whispers grew louder, emanating from the walls, wrapping around Alex like cold fingers. Alex. Panicking. What do you want from me? Narrator. A gust of wind blew through the house, slamming doors shut and knocking over objects. The woman appeared again, closer this time. Woman, you must help us before it's too late. The revelation, slow, ominous music begins to build. Narrator. Alex felt compelled to listen. The room darkened, and the shadows twisted around him. Suddenly, images flashed before his eyes. A scene of the family gathered, laughter ringing out, then screams, chaos, and darkness swallowing them whole. Narrator. He could see now the truth of what had happened. The family had been torn apart by an unseen force, their souls trapped within the confines of the house, longing for release. Decision time, narrator. Alex's heart raced as he realized he held the key to freeing them. What do I have to do? He asked the ghostly woman, his voice trembling. Woman, find the heart of the darkness and set us free. The confrontation, narrator. With newfound courage, Alex ventured deeper into the house, where the air grew thick and suffocating. He reached the basement door, each step heavy with dread. Sound of creaking stairs, narrator. The basement was darker than the rest of the house, filled with old furniture and cobwebs. In the center, he saw a dark shape, pulsating with a sinister energy. Alex, defiantly, I'm not afraid of you. Narrator. As he approached, a low growl emanated from the shape, and shadows flickered around him. The final showdown, narrator. With a surge of determination, he recalled the words from the diary. I will free you, he shouted, reaching deep within himself for strength. Sound of a heartbeat. Narrator. Suddenly, a blinding light enveloped the room. The dark shape recoiled, howling in rage. The shadows flared and twisted, then began to dissolve, revealing the faces of the family trapped within. Freedom. State of calm music begins. Narrator. The woman smiled at him with gratitude, and the children joined her, their laughter ringing out as the darkness lifted completely. Woman, thank you, you've set us free. Conclusion. Sound of wind calming. Narrator. As dawn broke, Alex emerged from the house, feeling a weight lift from his shoulders. The sun cast its warm light over the once dreadful farmhouse, now just a shell of memories. Narrator. He turned to give one last look, a sense of peace washing over him. The stories had been true, and although he had entered as a skeptic, he left with a newfound respect for the unknown. Fade out music. Narrator. And as he drove away, he vowed never to forget the haunting of Old Hollow Road.